to the old inn door. He had a French cocked hat on his forehead, a bunch of lace at his chin, a coat of the claret velvet, and breeches of brown doe skin. They fitted with never a wrinkle. His boots were up to the thigh, and he rode with a jeweled twinkle. His pistol butts a twinkle, his rapier hilt a twinkle under the jeweled sky. Over the cobbles, he clattered and clashed in the darkened yard, and he tapped with his whip on the shutters. But all was left unbarred. He whistled a tune to the window, and who should be waiting there but the landlord's black-eyed daughter, Bess, the landlord's daughter, plaiting a dark red long knot into her long black hair. And dark in the olden yard, his stable wicket creaked, where Jim the ostler listened. His face was white and peaked. His eyes were hollow from madness, his hair like moldy hay. But he loved the landlord's daughter, the landlord's red-lipped daughter. Dumb as a dog he listened, and he heard the robber say, "One kiss, my bony sweetheart. I'm after a prize tonight, but I shall be back with a yellow gold before the morning light. And if they press me sharply and harry me through the day, then look for me, my moonlight. Watch for me by moonlight. I'll come to thee by moonlight, though hell should bar the way." He rose upright in the stirrups. His scarf could reach her hand, but she loosened her hair in the casement. His face burned like a brand as the black cascade of perfume came tumbling over his breast. And he tugged at his rein in the moonlight and galloped away to the west. He did not come in the dawning, he did not come at noon, and out of the tawny sunset, before the rise of the moon, when the road was a gypsy's ribbon, looping the purple moon, a red-coat troop came marching, marching, marching. King George's men came marching up to the old inn door. They said no word to the landlord. They drank his ale instead. But they gagged his daughter and bound her to the foot at her narrow bed. Two of them knelt at her casement with muskets at their side. There was death at every window and hell at one dark window. For Bess could see through the casement the road that he would ride. They had tied her up to attention with many a sniggering jest, the bond and musket beside her, with barrel beneath her vest. Now keep good watch. They kissed her. She heard the dead man say, "Look for me by moonlight, watch for me by moonlight. I'll come to thee by moonlight, though hell should bar the way." She twisted her hands behind her, but all the knots held good. She writ her hands till her fingers were wet with sweat or bled. They stretched and strained in the darkness, and hours crawled by like years, till now, on the stroke of midnight, cold on the stroke of midnight, the tip of one finger touched it. The trigger at least was hers. The tip of one finger touched it. She strove no more for the rest. Up she stood up to attention with the barrel beneath her breast. Clot, 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 clot. Had they heard it? The horse hoofs ringing clear. Clot, 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 clot. In the distance, was it death that they brought here? Down the ribbon of moonlight, over the brow of the hill, the highwayman came riding, riding, riding. The red coats looked to their priming. She stood up straight and still. Clot, clot, in the frosty silence. Clot, clot, in the echoing night. Nearer he came and nearer. Her face was like a light. Her eyes grew wide for a moment. She drew one last breath. Then her fingers stood, bowed with her head on a musket, drenched with her own red blood. Not till the dawn he heard it. His face grew grey to hear. How best the landlord's daughter, the landlord's black-eyed daughter, had watched for her love in the moonlight and died in the darkness there. Back he smirked like a madman, shrieking across to the sky, with a wide road smoking behind him and his rapier branches high. Blood red were his spurs, the golden moon, white red his velvet clothes, when they shot down on the highway, down on it like a dog on the highway, and he lay in blood on the highway with a bunch of letters in front. And still of a winter night, they say, when the wind is in the trees, when the moon is a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas, when the road is a ribbon of moonlight over the purple moon, a highwayman came riding, riding, riding. A highwayman came riding over the cobbles, platters and plants in the darkened yard, and he turned with his whip on shutters, but all is locked and barred. He whistles a tune to the window, and who should be waiting there but the landlord's black-eyed daughter, plaiting a dark red lantern into her long black